Hello, this is Paranormal Experiencer. Well, I had a very weird and creepy dream on June 21st, 2016. This one was more like a nightmare. The night before, I had watched the movie The Visit, which I think brought on this creepy dream. It was almost like I was in the actual movie itself, but I took the place of the kids. This weird dream isn't for the faint of heart. If you think you won't be able to handle it, just skip watching this video. I'll explain why I thought this dream was weird at the end of the dream. I guess I'll just begin telling this weird dream. I was pregnant and looked like I was 4 or 5 months along with the pregnancy. I had been at the doctor's office. I waited a while before the doctor would see me. When he came out, he motioned for me to come into the room. It was finally my turn to see him. The doctor was bald on top with gray hair on the side, plus a beard. He was also short as well. The doctor wanted to know about my family's medical history on my mother's side, but I wasn't able to because I didn't know any of my mother's family members. Later I went home and started doing some research. I was trying to find any living relatives my mother had. I found 2 who happened to be my grandparents. I contacted them and they wanted to meet me. They actually wanted me to stay there with them for a week. When I arrived at their house, something just seemed odd about them, but I just took it off. They looked exactly like the grandparents in The Visit. My grandmother led me to a bedroom I would be staying in for a week. My grandfather had carried up my bags for me. He was quite strong for being the age he was. My room looked different from what it did in the movie, but the rest of the house and the property was eerily similar to it. I don't know how much time had passed by, but I had began asking my grandparents some questions about their family's past medical history. I wasn't getting anywhere with them. They weren't answering my questions about it. They just ignored me like I hadn't said a word to them. I got the feeling something wasn't right again. Suddenly each became enraged and screamed at the top of her lungs. Her scream was so loud that it hurt my ears. She grabbed a rolling pin and hit me over the head with it. She had succeeded at knocking me out with one hit. When I had come to again, I saw that I was locked in a room with my legs chained to the floor. The walls were a pure white color and ice cold. My grandmother came into the room with a tray full of food. She watched me with a creepy expression as I ate the food. When I was done, she said, "We're going to keep you here until it's time for you to have your baby. We're going to take your baby, then we'll finish you off." She sounded like a psychopath when she said it. When she said the last part. They wanted my baby, and when they got it, they were going to kill me. I screamed at her, "Why are you doing this to your only granddaughter?" She went full psychopath on me and threw the tray at me before saying, "I'm not your grandmother!" She scared me to death. She wasn't any relation to me. I had no idea who they were. I began to question what happened to my grandparents. Did they kill them? Well, there was a lot of weird and creepy things about this dream. First, I'm not pregnant. I've never been with someone who would put me in that situation. I actually know who my grandparents are on both sides, but only my grandmother on my mother's side is still alive. What I found creepy about this dream was that I was chained to the floor. They didn't want me to leave. I also found it creepy that they wanted my baby and would kill me when they got it. I wonder what they wanted to do with my baby. I woke up startled from this dream. It was too creepy. If you like what you heard, please subscribe and leave a comment or leave a like. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and Instagram. I'm Paranormal X on Twitter and Paranormal Experiencer on Facebook, Google+, and Instagram. Now before I end this video, I have one more thing to say. For those of you who are about to go to bed, sweet dreams.